In the news, APC old membership cards are authentic, coming from Yari. US blacklist 5 Africa jihadist leaders. And CBN refunds 89 billion naira to 23,500 bank customers. $10,000, $7,000 reward for Boduru, Brume and insult Amike Slams. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. 5 alleged senior members of jihadist groups in Africa have been added to the United States Department terror blacklist on Friday, blocking access to any property or interest they may have in the United States. Heading the list was Bonomade Machodo Omar, the senior commander of ISIS Mozambique, who led the deadly attack on the Amarulai Hotel in the town of Palma in March, Blinken said in a statement. Sidan Aj Hita and Salem Oud Brehmat, senior leaders of the Mali-based Al-Qaeda branch Jamal Nasser al-Islam, while Muslimin were also named on the State Department's specially designated global terrorist list. Still on security matters, humanitarian groups have warned at least 2.3 million children and youth are going hungry in northeastern Nigeria. The escalating violence in the region has forced farmers to flee their fields and put the region on the brink of critical food shortages. Save the Children, an international humanitarian group on Friday, estimated that 700,000 children under 5 are among the 2.3 million children affected. The growing threat of catastrophic food insecurity was at its worst in 5 years, said Edward Callon, adding that without humanitarian assistance in Borno, Adamawa and Yobe State, millions would struggle to feed themselves. Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba Alkali, on Friday approved the redeployment of 13 commissioners of police for 13 states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory. Apart from the 13 states, other formation of the police also got new commissioners, says a statement made available to newsmen by the force spokesperson Frank Mba. Mba disclosed that the reshuffling was part of the IGP's desire to ensure the force works with greater efficiency, stabilizing the internal security order and scaling up the fight against crimes and criminality in the country. In politics, a faction of the All Progressives Congress in Zamfara State, led by former Governor Alhaji Abdulaziz Yari, has insisted that the old membership cards of the party are authentic, therefore called on his followers to disregard the alleged nullification of the membership cards. The former governor made this known in a statement issued by the faction secretary Sani Musa on Friday in Gusau. The national headquarters of APC had extended membership registration and revalidation exercise in the state following the defection of Governor Bello Matawali to the party. Yobe State Commissioner for Information, Home Affairs and Culture Abdullahi Bego, while addressing the press in Damaturu on Friday, says the current economic woes and global economic recession forced the state government to deduct from local government workers, adding that though the decision is a painful one, it is also better than sacking staff. The brief was in reaction to the outcry against deduction in salaries by staff. Bego, however, informed that the state government under Governor Mayemali Bunu is only ever willing to reverse to the status quo and resolve the salary issue once the economic situation improves. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360. Africa, business and sports stories when we return. Do stay. Thank you for staying with us. On development across Africa, an earthquake of magnitude 4 on the Richter scale was felt again in DR Congo Thursday, 2 months after the eruption of Nyiragongo volcano that affected the city of Goma and its surrounding. Goma had recorded more than 100 tremors in recent months through the intensity of the magnitude and has exponentially decreased over time. At least 32 people died during and after the flow of lava from the Nyiragongo volcano that devastated localities north of the city of Goma in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo last May. Volcanologists say the earthquakes were caused by the tectonic plates seeking to recover their equilibrium after the recent eruptions. President Kais Saied has appointed Ali Mratbet as the new health minister, the Tunisian presidency announced on Friday. The new minister, during the inauguration ceremony in Tunis on Friday, took the constitutional oath before the president in accordance with Article 89 of the Tunisian constitution. The presidency statement reads, Tunisia ousted Prime Minister Hichem Mechichi dismissed Fawzi Mehdi of his duties as health minister on July 20th amid rising COVID-19 cases in the North African country. Tunisia has recorded 600,000 COVID-19 infections with over 20,000 deaths. To the business scene, the Central Bank of Nigeria has refunded 89 billion naira to 23,500 bank customers for complaints in 3 years which bordered on irregular deductions, unusual charges, among others. This was disclosed by the head of customer protection at the Central Bank of Nigeria, Daramola Atanda, in Calabar, Cross River State, during an annual fair to inform the public about the CBN services and address concerns regarding banking in Nigeria. He says the total number of complaints from customers of banks as of June was 23,526, while 22,173 has been resolved. This, he says, was done to ensure that gullible customers are not unduly deprived of their rights. Onto sports, Kenya's Perez Jepchirchir shellacked world record holder Bridget Koskela in the closing stages at Tokyo 2020 as Kenya claimed back-to-back women's Olympic marathon titles in Japan's northern city of Sapporo. The 27-year-old two-time half-marathon world champion secured back-to-back women's Olympic marathon titles for Kenya on Saturday against world record holder Bridget Kosgei, 2 hours 27 and 36 minutes, and the closing stages to win in 2 hours 27 minutes 20 seconds, while Molly Sedeyi of USA was third. Former Nigerian international athlete Henry Amike has slammed the monetary reward offered Nigerian medalists at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, calling it an insult. After 2 weeks of the contest in the Games, Blessing Oborodudu in the women's 58 kg wrestling and Ese Brume that won medals for Nigeria, Oborodudu received $10,000 for silver, while Brume got $7,500 for bronze. Sport Minister Soledare, who was on hand to present the sum to the athletes in Tokyo, hinted that the $15,000 for gold, $10,000 for silver, and $7,500 he offered was an improvement on previously agreed $5,000, $3,000, and $2,000 for gold, silver, and bronze medals, respectively. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Many thanks for watching.
But we as a continent are now